Hi, this is Chris Combs with The Truth in Diabetes. I want to take a minute and share an experience with you. A few weeks back, I had a unique experience for me. I got invited to a pre-premiere gala. This was for a TV show on Spike TV. The show was called The Flip Men, films right here in Salt Lake City, Utah. Got to meet Mike and Doug, the Flip Men themselves. Very cool guys, very cool show. These guys buy homes, at auction. These are foreclosed homes. They buy them, fix them up, turn around, sell them. Anyway, very cool. Check that out on Spike TV. But the other thing I got to do was I got to meet another individual that hosts another TV show on Spike. His name is Todd Howard, and he is the host of The World's Worst Tenants. Very, very cool show. What Todd does is he goes around different places in LA. Property owners contract with him. And what happens is he takes care of problem tenants. So if it's a bad rental situation, he takes it, and some of the most bizarre, crazy things happen, and, they decide to make a TV show out of it. Well, Todd shared some pretty unique knowledge with me. He didn't always do this. I mean, he grew up in South Carolina. He said that he went from South Carolina to the peach shed. I have no idea what that means. I'm still trying to figure that out. Google, help, please. He also was a Marine, and then he came back and he settled in California, became somewhat of a fitness nutrition guru. The guy knows his stuff. But what he said to me that I thought was really powerful is he said, the man who learns to control his tongue is done. And the flip side of that, he said, is the man who does not learn to control his tongue is done. What he was talking about primarily was nutrition. This he's ripped. He's a strong guy. He's a Marine. If you know those guys, they take health and fitness and, being able to do amazing physical things very seriously. And so Todd was talking about this. And what he was talking about, again, is these healthy eating habits and how he eats 6 small meals a day. This is something that I learned when I worked with Marcy Locke, where she taught us how to eat small meals throughout the day. Boost your nutrition, boost your metabolism, give you the fuel that you need. And I started thinking about that. Eating is so important when it comes to treating diabetes. It is. It's a critical importance. And so here's the thing. The flip side of that. The man who does not learn to control his tongue is done. Okay? Here's the problem. And it's a problem I struggle with to this day. Food. Is food there to help me feel better when I'm sad? Is food there to help me deal with stress? Is food there when I'm bored? Yeah, all those things. Sometimes I'll eat food to cope with stress. Sometimes I'll eat food to make me feel better when I'm sad. Sometimes, boredom. What do we got in the fridge? Chow down. Okay, that's the man not learning to control his tongue, and he is done. Okay, what that looked like for me was a lot of weight gain, unhealthy diabetes control, generally not happy with the way I looked, felt, etc., etc. On the flip side of that, the man that learns to control his tongue, learns that nutrition, learns the importance of nutrition, and looks at food as fuel. That's why we eat. Why do we eat? The real purpose and why we were built the way we were, it wasn't to make ourselves feel better when we're sad or to deal with stress. We eat to give our body the fuel that it needs to perform what we ask of it day in and day out. Okay, now, am I perfect? No. Am I learning? Yes. Is this a struggle? Absolutely. Am I alone in this? No. That's why I share this. So think about that. Next time you go to eat, are you really hungry, or are you just doing something to cope? Think about that. But anyway, very cool. Thanks again, Mike, Doug, Todd, my good friend Dan. That was a really cool experience. Thank you, and appreciate you sharing your wisdom with me. Anyway, remember, my friends, as always, disease or destiny, it's your choice.